That's another thing. I see that you're attacking with like a huge blue circle. Is that like a necessary thing? Because I don't
It
really.
is, it is, it is, it is. It is, but if you don't know what the champion... It is a good pattern. Typically, I do it in the third session. But we'll see, because your mechanics look decent. So yeah, it is, it is, it is. If we finish our time that we have together and I don't teach you that, please tell me, because I have to teach you that. Okay, pay attention to this. If they go on the minion and I hit him, it is very hard for the tower to get me. You see that? Look, even here. You see that? Okay, now it got me. But you see, I hit it.
You got a little bit of time.
You got a little bit of time. You see? So this...
Yeah, I see.
This, I mean, it is important to kind of feel it.
I see that.
What's going on, guys? Besides here in today's video, we will learn about matchup understanding, posturing, spacing, laney phase. If you are below Grandmaster 80 carry main, you are watching the right video. Be sure to subscribe, like, and hit the notification bell to be sure you're not missing out any bit of content from this amazing 80 carry specialized channel. You need to push because you have a Soraka and she wants to bully. You hit the minion first time, and then you want to walk up here. You're playing a little bit too safe for my my style here.
Yeah, you know what? If I knew Soraka was this OP,
Yeah.
I just thought she was a healing and she was shit. So I never. Yeah.
Because you have a massive range theoretically, and the Kai'Sa doesn't have so much range, and Milio is also pretty far. So judging of, it could be any supports here that you should anyways try to bully the Kai'Sa a little bit right here. Like that nice Q by Soraka right there. Interesting information here that she uses her Q. Any idea about the cooldown of that?
Is it 5 seconds? No, 8 seconds.
Okay, that's around this fine. Then you auto attack. I really like that. Let's take the information in. So we've got auto attack there. Kai'Sa uses the Q. Milio uses 1 E, but remember they have 2 E's. Let's see. Good auto attack. 2 E's down. Okay, so now they don't have auto attacks. I mean E's. As you can see, it's funny because the Soraka just got a Q, full Q from the Soraka, but if she hits the Q, she's full HP. So that's how broken this champion is. I like that you're bullying the Kai'Sa. Could play slightly more aggressive here, slightly more committed. Overall, I like the style. What I don't like here is that you're constantly pushing. Like, if I'm in this position right now, how do you feel about this position that you have right now?
Looking now is that I can see that we're winning. So really, I shouldn't be hitting the minions anymore, and I should be zoning them off.
Yeah, just zone them. No reason to really yeah, just walk up and just poke and try to do, because it's like, if I'm Kai'Sa and I look at Aphelios and I'm like, okay, shit, I'm screwed, man. He's slow pushing into me, he's bullying me slowly but surely. I will need to get this minion soon and walk up. But nice, Aphelios is pushing the wave in the tower, which means I can farm. Good, I can scale. Why are we pushing? We should just walk up and hit. Because you see this like auto attacks that you have, like autopilot auto attacks. Then you overall you play the lane. So far, pretty decent gameplay. How you did it here. Okay, we don't know who is the jungle here. It looks like Mundo is dead here. But that's the top laner. Let's see. You keep pushing here. Yeah, okay. It's a bit hard because I don't know what minute it is. 1 second, 2:55. So let's see when the game started. It started around 10 seconds. So 2:55 means it's 2:45 right now. Yeah, so the earliest gank you can get is 2:45. It is 3 camps into going bot lane. Did you play some jungle or not?
I used to play jungle, yeah.
Yeah, so you could
you
get
got 3:30, 2:45.
2:45. So ideally, after this wave is crushed like this, like now it's 2:24, you could go for a ward because you have this wave into the tower. You can bully, so you can, like, if Kai'Sa goes for a minion, you can just try to hit, which is really good, or you can just go for a ward. Now, I don't know who is the enemy jungle. If they have a strong jungle like Elise or a Jarvan.
It's Master Yi.
Okay, if they have a strong jungle like Elise, Jarvan, I would ward now, especially if it's paired with a Nautilus, let's say, or if it's paired with you know, Blitzcrank, with Jarvan or outward now. Go. Fuck the bully. Just go word. Since it's a melee and mastery, I'm supposing that he's just gonna do full clear. And even if he doesn't do full clear and he ganks you from behind, I mean, you have to be stupid to get hit by the melee Q, really. It's pretty easy to just run. So in this case, I would choose to not word, but be careful because there are games where you just have to word there. Like, look, here they had, let's see, Brom Viego. Not fun. Not fun. Against that lane, you should word. Brom Shaco. Word. You're gonna get ganked. Into Mastery Emilio, you're fine. And I would have liked more punishing here, because the reason why you're not wording now is to bully her into tower. So for this auto attack, just bully her. Let's learn something else here. Really quick. Let's learn something else. Okay, let me see if I have Aphelios. I have. So you don't really know the range of the tower. The range of the tower is this range right here. You can easily hit Kai'Sa right now.
With blue, yeah.
With green, yes. Let's see. Okay, so let's spend 40 minutes for early game and then 20 minutes for the early game, because I don't want to go too in depth. But yeah, again, if you're here, wait. Okay, perfect. Like here, look at this. Look at this. See, I don't get hit by the... And if I have someone there, like let's say minions. Okay, that guy gets the tower. So let me just put some minions. 30 seconds, and let me just get some items. Whatever items. Please. Okay, and now let me just show you. Let me just kill this minion so we make sure we don't... Are you an AD carry main who feels like no matter how well you play, win the lane, make good decisions, play mechanically well most of the times, but you still have no real impact? You crush it one day, win 5 games in a row and feel unstoppable, but the next day you lose every single game and start doubting yourself. Am I even a good AD carry? What can I do if enemy top lane and mid lane are so fed? Imagine a world where you never let the lead slip away. You know exactly how to push your advantage, exactly when to rotate at the right time, and how to control objectives so you can snowball the game. A world where, as AD carry, you don't feel forced to make risky plays and you don't drop your lead. But you don't have to imagine it, you can make it a reality. This is Martin. He was grinding games, watching guides and trying his best, but none of it seemed to work. The problem? He was focusing on the wrong things. You don't improve just by playing more games, you improve by fixing the small mistakes that cost you wins. And that's a problem that most AD carry face. From Platinum 3 to Diamond in 2 months. Billy found himself making the same mistakes over and over again, engaging at the wrong time or mispositioning in teamfights, dying for no reason, and he even knew some of the mistakes, but he didn't know how to fix it. He would find himself guessing what to do next, unsure whether to push, rotate or fight, while feeling completely lost in the mid game. Now, he knows exactly what to do at every stage of the game, and his results speak for themselves. Silver to Emerald in a month. Shaquille went from Diamond 4 to Challenger. Alex went from Gold to Grandmaster, and they are not alone. They are part of a growing community of over 3,254 players who have taken coaching and transformed their gameplay. But here is the truth. This was not overnight, and it was not effortless. Shaquille spent 2 years grinding to reach Challenger, not by playing more, but by playing smarter. Alex dedicated 26 months refining his skills and climbing to Grandmaster once he started focusing on what actually matters. So no, this is not a one session and you'll climb instantly, promise. If you're looking for that, if you're looking for a shortcut, this isn't it. But if you're willing to put in the time, willing to put in the effort, apply the right mindset and focus on the details that actually matter, this is the proof that coaching actually works. You're closer to being a great AD carry than you think. Most players just need to uncover what's actually holding them back. That's it. You could keep grinding, watching random guides and hoping for progress, but how much time will you waste before realizing something is missing? You could finally find the real mistakes that have been keeping you stuck and start making real progress. You have already put in the effort. Now let's make sure it pays off. Book your coaching session now at bizaz.com.
That's another thing. I see that you're attacking with like a huge blue circle. Is that like a necessary thing? Because I don't
It
really...
is. It is. But if you don't know what the champion, it is a good pattern. Typically, I do it in the third session. But we'll see, because your mechanics look decent. So yeah, it is. If we finish our time that we have together, and I don't teach you that, please tell me, because I have to teach you that. Okay, pay attention to this. If they go on the minion and I hit him, it is very hard for the tower to get me. You see that? Look, even here. You see that? Okay, now it got me. But you see, I hit it.
You got a little bit of time.
You got a little bit of time. You see? So this...
Yeah, I see.
This, I mean, it is important to kind of feel it.
I see that.
But it's okay. Let's talk about only... So, I feel like I'm going a bit too in depth on the things that... Because these things are little, but we need to... You have a lot of bronze mistakes, so let's focus on those for now. Because if you don't fix this, it's gonna be... Like here, for example. If you leave the wave to be... Like, if you don't push and you keep the wave here, you can bully them. You can just keep the wave here and you can bully them. Right?
Yeah, I don't know why I didn't.
Because you're hitting, but it's like, if I'm Kai'Sa, I'm like, what the fuck? I'm low, and this guy doesn't want to just hit me and just keep the wave here. Nice. I can scale. So just over pushing a lot. And keeping the wave here is also not ideal. You should keep the wave in the middle so you can just bully them. Then you go for a word. It is 330. Like, it's pretty. I mean, he can gank you, but he just gank top. Typically, you should expect 315, 320 gank. But yeah, in this case, with the Master Emilio, even the fact that you don't word the roll is fine, because it's super unlikely that the gank is gonna be successful. But you word, it doesn't matter. Do you take exhaust a lot?
Only against certain champs like Lucian, Tristana,
Even against Kai'Sa?
Jinx. You know, it was for Master Yi actually, and Katarina.
Ah, okay, so you're just taking for those. Okay. Yeah, sure. I don't mind. It is not really that bad because you're turning plays. It is important to understand that with Aphelios, when you have red white, or you can turn a lot of plays. So this is why most of the pro players will get barrier, because they want to turn plays. This recall is a bit of a bad pattern recall. Like,
no, I didn't. I tried to.
bait?
I don't know what I was trying to do. I think I was trying to bait them or something.
Yeah.
Because I was getting frustrated how under tower they were.
I don't mind this, like what you're doing right here. Like, your jungle is strong siding you. Should never recall. The fact that you're staying is good. Also, the HP of the Kai'Sa is pretty low. You should not recall first because you're full HP. If you had a massive power spike, BF sword, Dirk, pickaxe, or whatever, maybe you can also recall. But with A27, it's a bad recall. The bottom line here is, worst thing is we don't know what support does. Second worst thing is you're over pushing. Third worst thing, you didn't bully Kai'Sa as much as you could have done. You gave her too much CS, you pushed her way too much. So when I see here 35 minutes, I'm thinking, hey, if this was like a real Emerald player, it was probably 25 minutes. If this was a Diamond player, it was probably like 20 minutes. So the fact that it's a long game, it has to do with you just letting them play the game. In a matchup where, well, now you know Soraka is very strong.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see. 1000 gold. What do you buy? Yuntal or do you collector?
Collector.
Collector. So what is the ideal buy typically?
Right now would be pickaxe and sword.
Pickaxe sword. Okay, so Dirk is also fine for what, for 1000? How much is it?
That's true, but just going back from our last session, you said try to get as much AD. So normally I don't actually buy Dirk. I just go pickaxe.
Very good.
And longsword.
Very good. Very good. Very good. I'm liking that. That is super good. So, yeah, absolutely, absolutely. So you can just play for that. Do you know how much you need?
850, 350, oh 8. So around,
So around 1300, 1400.
1000,
Yeah, so you can, if you
And then
get
we do 1.3.
1.3 is
Just
fine. 1.4 you can also get refill potion, so it's not bad. So in this specific
yeah.
case, you have only 1000, so you can look to stay a little bit more. Also, your HP is not too low. We're backing off, we're respecting the jungle. Mid is also missing. What is 1.1k gold? So remember 1.4, and now you're like walking up on them and like trying to go on them. Okay, interesting. You do have again still this auto attacks that are like really random. Like you want to keep the wave here, but you have this like really, I guess you try to hit the Kai'Sa right there, but then you walk up, you try to hit the minion. But the thing is, if you really think, like Echo is right there, you want to go in. You don't care about that minion, do you? It's more important. Even if you lose this minion, if you can stun one of them, it is pretty likely to get a kill, right?
Yeah, I should have exhausted one of them as well. I don't even think I used my
exhaust. So it's no good to go for the minion right here. So this is the emerald mistake. The bronze mistake is who you focus. What target should you focus? AD carry or the support?
Because I would normally be AD carry.
Yes.
But because Kai'Sa's already running away with an E, and she has flash up, so there's no way we kill her. So it's Melio.
Exactly. We need to think about the CC. The CC is the silence of the, which is, we can't really say it's a CC like a hook, but if he stays in it, you saw it's a root. We need to think about the jungle, which has a W, which is closer to the Melio. So the distance between your guy, your Echo, and Melio is pretty good compared to Kai'Sa. This click right here, same thing. It basically, here is like I coach a bronze player that tells me, yeah, bro, we need to focus on the AD carry. That's the thing. No, we need to go Melio here because I see now, because he didn't root him here, he actually escaped. And yes, you're right, you should have exhausted earlier. Then we also wasted a flash here.
Yeah, I don't even know why I flash. I think. Yeah, that's a bronze. That's a bronze play. I'll be honest with you.
So the focus was pretty bad here. Also, the flash was pretty bad here. But most importantly, the focus really. And the fact that you actually felt like staying for that minion. Because when you're getting a gank, you can get a kill. So
I always wonder if I have a huge wave crashing underneath. So let's say let's say a cannon wave is coming and it's going under my tower, but my jungle is ganking. Do I sacrifice that entire wave to try and get a kill or something?
So what do you sacrifice now if you go for this?
This one, I'm not sacrificing much, but I'm speaking from past experience of do I run down lane quickly? Like I'm under tower right now. I see a cannon wave coming under tower. It's under tower right now, and the cannon, like the cannon minion, is taking tower shots. Do I stay and get the wave, or do I come help my jungler while he's ganking
like
my
this,
bot lane?
Right,
Because
and the minions go in the tower.
It's a lot of gold, isn't it? So I'm always confused on kind of which one to go for. And
how many minions do you have?
I'm thinking hypothetically here. I'm saying 2 melee, 1 cannon, and 3
allied
casting.
minions or enemy?
Enemy. So obviously for me to farm.
Okay, so how many do you have?
So let's say I'm under tower right now.
So you have no minions.
I have no minions. Like they've just shoved it in, but because they've shoved it in, the junglers decide to gank him because they're too far up. So should I get this wave right now as I'm coming like next to tower, or should I come down and help him? Because I'm gonna lose more or less that entire wave if I come and help.
In 99% of the cases, you prioritize the wave, because if you lose the wave, it's pretty bad. But there are some cases where the fight is really close. Like let's say they just face check like stupid, and they can get like 2 kills in a second, and then still get half of the wave. That could be good too. But generally speaking, if you have no minions and they're like making a play, let's say there, you just prioritize the wave because it's too far from you.
What about if they're at second brush?
This one?
Like around, no, in the lane, like right in the middle. Like
Here?
normally this, yeah.
You prioritize the wave.
Or...
You prioritize the wave.
Yeah.
You prioritize only if you can get like the absolute 2 free kills in a very short period of time. Like let's say they are here, the jungle. Like let's say you're a support here, and someone tip it behind and you have a big wave and they are here. In that case, you give like half of the wave, you kill them and then you get the wave. But if it's more far, then you always prioritize the wave.
Right, okay.
Okay, so I guess it's time to talk a bit about the mid game. Do you think it's better if we extend the coaching session for today so we can talk more about the early game and the mid game a bit more in depth, or do you think we should keep it to 1 hour so we can have one more session?
If you have the free time, because I was planning on buying more anyways.
Yeah, I have the time. I just want to be, because every time when I do coaching, I'm always thinking, hey, if this guy doesn't book coaching session ever after this coaching, would I be more happy to have 1 more hour with him, or would I be more happy to do 2 hours today? And I think I want to do 2 hours today with you, so that's why I asked you.
We can do 2 hours, and then I'm probably gonna end up buying another package or something.
No worries, no worries. So let's just what app is this? This is Professor. That's how it looks now. What are you checking here though? Usually, what are you looking at?
Normally what I check is to see if ADC or jungle is duo Q with mid or jungle, just to see if I'm gonna get perma ganked or not. Okay. This, I don't know why I was checking it. I was probably rank checking.
Do you really go into like, hey, what does the KDA of the guy, or like do you go like really in depth on it, or do you just look and then just close it?
No, I normally just look who they're queued with, and then if it says like Kaiser casual, I know they're not confident with it, and I'll try test my limits and bully them, or like I see if I can pick something up that will like help me. Yeah, okay. If you're not like looking like a lot into it, because I used to look at the KDA, I used to open the profile, see if she's main. If you that, I would just uninstall the app. But if you're just looking a little bit and that's it, that should be fine. Okay, so you also get refill. That is not bad. I like it. And then a pink one. Sure, you had the cash. You are not. I mean, I'm not sure. You're 000 now because I don't see your score. Typically from behind, I wouldn't buy it. From even, I wouldn't buy it. And from ahead, sometimes I buy controllers. But I wouldn't say it's something that you should really buy a lot. Only if you have to, and you have to buy controllers in 2 different situations. Situation number 1, if they have super strong jungle and support matchup, like exactly what I talked about, like ganking, not mastery, not Ivern, not Graves, not like useless full clear junglers like Shyvana, Hecarim, stuff like that. And they also have a support like Blitz, Nautilus. If they have like enchanter with useless fuck pink words, let me just buy items. Or if they have, stuff like this. But in general, you won't see pro players buying many controllers. Mastery actually becomes a really big problem. Yeah, it's melee mid game, and it really triggers me. You'll see soon, but. Did we talk about the gun management in the session or not? Yeah. Gun manage as in like combos and stuff like that? Yeah, like now it looks like you have those 2 guns. How do you fix your gun? I'd get rid of purple and then get rid of blue. Okay. And then get rid of red and then get rid of white. Okay. You do go for this pink ward. Typically I like to pink ward there because I just want to have a pink that I can contest, just because if Mastery comes here, it is very hard to like walk up to him, but if Mastery comes here, he's in my jungle, and if Echo is there, we can just move. So these pink wards are a bit greedy because they're very hard to contest. They're very hard to, if they try to take it, it's hard to walk up to them and just kill them because your ward is in the middle of the river. Let's see the combo here. Auto Q, good swap. I mean, you just don't have, okay. Low onto the Q, but overall very good play. Okay, that's fine. They are all here. Your map awareness is not bad. You have 800 gold right now. What is a good base now? How much? For Duck, so I'd say 650. 650, okay. You push this, then you see something on the river, or you don't see? Okay, you see something on the river, you move to the Drake. Price is back to the lane, and let's see what you do after this. Okay.
you just want to try to recall here, right? And then you
I was
saw,
thinking to recall, and then I
yes,
seen Kaiser, but I was like, I'm gonna lose a wave.
you're thinking, oh, I'm gonna lose a wave, let me just stay, right? But did you
Yeah,
look, did you check what kind of wave it is? Because if it is a cannon and you look at her items and she's not that strong, you can just recall because she can't push the cannon that easy.
I definitely didn't do that.
It's important to also see the kind of the wave, because if it's a non-cannon, there are two things that I need to consider. One is the type of the wave, cannon or non-cannon. Like let's say it's a cannon, and then two, you need to see how committed she is to the push. Because if I see Kaisa here using the Q, using the E, using the auto on a non-cannon wave, I'll be like, shit, I need to stay. I'm not gonna lose a play for this shit. But if I see like this is a non-cannon wave or even a cannon wave, but I look at both and she's just chilling, just last hitting and not pushing, fuck you, Kaisa. Recall and come back to the lane. So number one is I need to see what kind of wave is. Number two, I need to see how committed she is. And number three, I need to see her items so I can kind of see, hey, can I come back in time? Because if this is a cannon, she won't be able, even if she's committed to pushing, she won't be able to push it in time before you come back. So situation number one, this is not a cannon and she doesn't push, you recall. Because if she's stupid and she doesn't push, you have time to recall. Even though you have full HP, full mana, you have 1000 gold, you need 1700 for the item. God bless if you're gonna get it. It's better to recall now because 1700, you're 700 gold away from the item. You're not gonna get it. Situation number two, it's a non-cannon and she's pushing. If she's pushing, you should stay. If it's a non-cannon, she will push it in time and she will get a plate. So you look at her, you see she's pushing, it's a non-cannon wave, you go. Situation number three, it is a cannon and she's pushing. We don't give a shit, it is a cannon, so you can recall anyways. She won't push it in time. Of course, you have to look at her items too, because if you have static shiv or any item that can shred the wave, even a cannon wave can be just, evaporated there. Or the last situation, it is a cannon wave and she doesn't push, and in that case you anyways recall. So yeah, that's what you should be thinking. To look with the camera on her. Here you see you stayed without even thinking. Let's see, was she pushing? Yeah, she was pushing, but it's a cannon, so you could have recalled. Could have recalled here. Let's see. Okay, then if we do tower, then it's better. Because we can do. Do you watch any pro players when you play? Like,
normally I've been watching like the rank 1 Felios VODs to see what type of combos, how they use their weapon management and stuff like
what's
that.
his name?
I go on LOL, Lola Lilix, and then I go on top Felios players, and then see how they play. And then I just take notes.
See. Here it is.
So I'll normally go through this, and I'll try to find a recent game from one of these guys.
But where do you find him? Like this guy plays on Latin America South.
Yeah, so if I'll just press a random one, so maybe the Korean guy, number 5, I'll press on it. I'll see if they've got a recent game on a Felios or not. And if they've got a recent game, I'll search their name up in League, and I'll watch the VOD. I normally watch the VOD.
And how do you watch the VOD in Korea? Like, let's say you want to see this game.
Don't you just go in League and then you go on your profile and you search up ranked? Like there's a option to copy paste.
Yeah, but it has to be the region that you are, because if I copy this guy name and I go on, let's say, my Smurf, it is in Korea. So I need to watch.
I guess I got lucky and then I found one in EUS.
Ah, okay. So
I was wondering why they weren't working then.
Yeah,
Okay,
like this
that
guy.
makes sense. Yeah.
This
Oh,
guy.
you know what? It was this guy that I watched.
Yeah, sure.
It was this guy. I think he went 16-5 in a certain game or something.
Yeah, he has games here.
Yeah, I watched it. I watched one of his games, and then he actually gave me quite a bit of combos, and I took it down on a Word document.
Okay. This guy is also my friend, and he plays Aphelios a lot, but in SoloQ he doesn't really like it. He's a decent player. Yeah, I mean, Yeah, you can just lose your analytics, no problem at all. Okay. Even
Unless you recommend something else.
same thing for OPGG. OPGG Aphelios, boom, and what I do is I go here, but I just select OVS so you can see, you see? And here I say, okay, diamond is low elo, diamond is low elo, master low elo, something. Okay, grandmaster, this guy is decent. I think I played against this guy in SoloQ. Yeah. Yeah, and look, he has games. And you go, you put it here, boom, and then you see. Yeah. And you have lots of people here. Grandmaster is decent, even
this
master.
One seems easier to do.
Because it's like you already select the region, but I think maybe you can do that on analytics as well. Okay, 1.3k gold, good. So you need 1.7. So, okay, so what would you like to do with this wave right now?
Kaiser's low. She just used flash. Massey's top side, so probably shove the wave in and recall.
Okay.
Because it's gonna push anyways.
So,
oh no, wait, it's pushing to me.
Okay. And then you recall for what? For the collector, right?
No, I don't have enough gold. It'll probably be Dirk and Boots.
Exactly, but how do I... So you're gonna have 1400 soon. Plus, pushing the next wave, how much is the wave? Do you know?
Is it 120?
It is around 100 gold, like 96 it is, but 100 gold if it's a non-cannon wave, 150 if it's a cannon wave, around that, because cannon wave, a cannon scales, the gold that you get from killing a cannon scales with the level of the cannon. So, but roughly speaking, 150 gold for cannon wave, 100 for non-cannon wave. So if you push the next wave, you have 1500 or 1550 if it's cannon. So you're 150 gold left for the collector. So what should you do right here?
Stay for the collector.
True. So then you should slow push this wave, and then when you're gonna have 1550 and you see the next wave is gonna give you collector, boom, hard shove, recall, bam. Because if you push now, first of all, if Soraka is recalling, I would ping, ding ding ding, so she can help me because I don't want her to recall when I want to stay. And yeah, just slow push and then fast push on the next one, because now at least you stay here. Okay, this one fast push and then you just reset. But master is here, so you're a bit scared. Makes sense. Very good. You take this and you can just recall, or you can just push one more and then recall. You're very scared. Is it because of mastery?
Yeah.
Because you saw him right here. Do you know his abilities or not?
Yeah, he's got an E to do for like bonus attack damage. He's got the
he just runs towards you.
He just runs
towards you, and he has this range. So he doesn't really have. If he comes from behind, he can kill you. He can be scary if he's strong. But judging, like, now you saw him on vision. Like, you saw him on vision when? Just a few seconds ago. You can really walk up to them and just hit them after you see him on vision. Not now, because now you don't see him. But after you see him and he's going for Krugs, like, now you're super scared. Like, look at him. He's there. This is his range. Yeah. If you see him walking towards you, you just run. He's a Melio. If he has a Nautilus and you play like this, I would be like, it is a Nautilus. He's scared, sure. But Melio? What is he going to do? Kill you?
I don't know. I think I was thinking that he could have been in the like rotate into the bush. I have no idea.
Because look at this. Look at the map here. You ping, and then now just click here and bully the Kai'Sa, because Kai'Sa is still low. Like, now you have good vision. Like, this is good. That's just complete safe. And now if Kai'Sa stays here, you can still bully, because the master is in his jungle now. He can't really be in the tri-bush because you had the word. You saw him going like this. It's really unlikely that he's gonna do this right now. It could have been a bit more aggressive. Let's see if you get the recall off. Okay, without even pushing the wave. I like it. Or no. The reason why you should recall immediately is because you should match the Kai'Sa recall. Because here, you don't see her for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. She's coming. She's here.
Yeah, she's already there.
So if you're pushing, you get the wave. And then she pushes you and then you lose the plate. But if you recall now, when you're gonna be like second tower, she's gonna be like third tower. So if she starts pushing, you will get the whole wave. So in general, if she just recalled, and when I mean just recall, I mean, yeah, if you saw her on vision, she just recalled, pushing this wave instantly, if she's just in base, it's fine. Because you have decent items. If you have even Infernum is even better. You push it, you make her lose, and you recall. Yeah, but now push what? Because she's right there. She recalled a while ago. If you push this, she's gonna get the whole wave. So this right here, we don't need to. In general, yeah, you need to have this pattern of, oh, push the wave, recall, push the wave, recall, cash before I recall. But in situations like this, you're gonna try to push. And I wanna see how much she gets. So she lost 1 minion. She lost 2 minions. 3 minions. And then now she should W for the last one. Yeah, she actually lost the whole wave. But again, it's not a reliable play that you can make because this guy, he's platinum or he's, you know, gold. He spends a lot to buy. He spends a lot of time. He sits in base. But good players, they buy fast. They go. They eat towards the lane. So it's not something that you can do reliably. Yeah, look at this guy.